on this tower by himself.
Oh, Sneeko, he's ready. Ready to go for this dive. Tide does have Ravage, could TP in. Here's Tide. Watch out for that Ravage. I don't know if Na'Vi will be expecting it, but they get the kill. Nice and quick. Zhao Wei has creep to deal with. He may just die without really getting off a good Ravage. Yeah, let's say. I was going to say he's going to die without the Ravage. He gets the Ravage off, but he may as well have not used it there.
Yeah.
There was no fight to take. Dendi going to be sent home, and now we can TP back out. So,
But no,
well, here come LGD. They're in the neighborhood.
no Ravage though. They've got to be careful about this.
And Na'Vi, they may recognize, okay, Roche isn't the best idea, or maybe they're going to decide they still can, but regardless, they can just step out of the Roche pit and not get caught. They're not worried about losing a team fight around this area. Nana, caught out by the Purge. He's going to get chased down by the Cheng creeps, and Artstyle has the Hand of God. Will heal up his creeps a little bit. Don't get that full heal anymore, and fortunately for him, he's going to lose his little army there.
Oh, that is so much damage coming out of Dityara though.
Jeez, that maybe Alchemist, even with the armlet just melting. Mirana gets the last hit, gets credited for the kill.
I mean, what could have just been them giving up Roshan and pushing out the waves and taking advantage of maybe that minute of respite?
They continue pushing. They've still got a decent couple of minutes on the Aegis. General's held onto the Necrobooks for now. Arrow will catch Zhao Wei. They commit to this one. They will not quite burst him down. Grave comes just in time. The Ghost Ship used as well, so
doesn't land.
Jumped the gun a bit. Didn't need that one to save him, but now they're just going to focus those creeps and Necrobooks onto the tower. Zhao Wei needs to TP in and hit a Ravage, but as soon as that TP comes, you got to imagine Na'Vi can back off, reposition.
They still have the Hand of God, David.
Yeah, this is looking really bad for LGD.
Gonna get Rax here.
Aggressive is just top lane. He still doesn't have Metamorphosis. It's 5 seconds away. He couldn't actually fight.
Yeah, I think he honestly made the best possible decision.
Yeah. Ground.
Where's the big hero here? The out maybe doesn't have a TP. Oh, they need the Acid Cloud so bad.
Yeah, this is a really late TP back. There we go. He's gonna buy his Radiance, but Damage maybe already done. They're gonna go on Dityara. An Oracle behind him to help him out. They're not going to actually follow up the X. They just try to bait out some spells. Dityara taking a lot of damage from the side. There's the fortunate. Ravage catches a lot. Dityara gets hit by the Ghost Ship. The damage may be enough. It's going to be close. Dityara still being healed. I think he'll be... Oh, just enough damage to bring him down. Artstyle now, the next in line. The X is there. They can pull him back into the Torrent. Artstyle invis up, though. Is he actually going to get away? Artstyle.
Just walk at him. Oh, no.
Oh.
Decision, I think, overall.
Here comes the Acid Spray and the Alchemist, though. What can he do about this one? Arrow. Oh, catches MMY on the backlines. Terrorblade running in with the Metamorphosis. He does a lot of damage here. The Invis coming out. Is the detection there? Zhao Wei gonna survive for now. Gets up one last Anchor Smash before he gets too low. Dendi will leap himself away. Needs some heals to help him out here, but False Promise will cover for him for now as he gets brought back to near full HP. Na'Vi. Get drawn out of the Roche pit.
Very hesitant to fight. They don't really have anything going for them as Artstyle doesn't have the best creeps. Lost his only stun there.
It's still a Ravageless LGD squad. And a Metamorphosis that's about to wear off. And I think LGD realize they've got to make use of this Metamorphosis as fast as they can. Dendi won't get it. Oh, just barely gets a chance to leap at the end there. Out tries to chase him down, but won't do so. Dicha on the sides, X'd up without a BKB. All stuff. Okay, that's where the Hurricane Pike pays off.
Oh, there's maybe.
He's blocking the high ground. Can't actually attack. Dendi comes back in. He almost gets the kill, but doesn't quite. Aggressive gets the Sunder on maybe, and the Radiance damage kills Dendi. Blinked in for that kill. That's Dendi trying to be that big playmaker, and all of a sudden, William.
That's what we were talking about. Is that even though Na'Vi are going to be happy to take that first Rax, it's the second one that really determines where the pace of the game goes. And during that time, LGD, when they repelled that first push, maybe got all that farm.
Yep. Yeah, going right back the other way.
I'm actually favoring LGD now. Maybe quite heavily, actually.
GD, aggressive. Heavy damage. The Metamorphosis. Dichara has to pop the BKB just to prevent the X. He can't get much damage. Okay, well, he can look to go on maybe here. The Raw in the north is going to be looking for Banana. Brought down without getting his spells off. The Ravage hits too nicely. Dendy, the one they want, but where's the detection? General kept alive by the Invis. Dendy leaps to the low ground, and LGD have lost 2. Arrow not going to land. The chase is on. They know there's no Ravage in. You saw this last game, that Moonlight Shadow and what it can do.
Tension. Contesting.
Yeah. They've got Illusions top pushing things out. They've got TB in mid. They smoke up, I believe, under creeps, but if anything, it's just let's get to the Roshan pit. Sure are going to find some Alk Illusions, scouting things out to start it off, and here goes the Blink Ravage on 3, including Saniko. He won't get off. Well, he tries to full throw himself, doesn't get it off, and instantly they lose 2. Dichara was sent back to base by the Chen. Fast reaction from Artstar will save his buddy, but it could lose them Roche. Dicha TP's back in, but what's he really TPing into? They can't fight even with Ravage down. LGD will secure Roche, but will have to get themselves back to base right after. Some damage may be dealt. General has a Necro 3 and he's already posturing to go for this top lane. He blinks in, but the TP was preemptively coming. He's been X'd. The torrent there as well. General going to be brought down, and it's Dendy at bottom, hitting the tier 3. I kind of like the response from Na'Vi, even though they lose General.
Wait, there's a cheese in there. Okay.
All right, Dicha says thank you very much.
That is...
everyone had to get out to defend against the split push. So.
Yeah, but wave clear very quickly though. That Drow Ranger with the Aghanims actually does wave clear pretty fast, but problem though, still LGD is pretty monstrous to fight against, and now they've had to bring their Beastmaster back for the ensuing fight.
Maybe he's just going to run on high ground and challenge Na'Vi. Wants him to come out. Gets the Manta style to get out of the disarm, and it's Dichara trying to deal with the LGD push, but the damage just isn't really there. LGD just slowly whittling away at this tier 3 tower. Aggressive doesn't have Metamorphosis, so maybe interested in regrouping and not taking a full-up push right now, but Na'Vi have other interests in mind. They catch MMY with the arrow, but it's Zhao Wei. Ravage on 4, only General not caught, but they instantly lose Dichara. Drow out of the picture without buyback, and that's going to be the signal to charge. Art style. First target they want to go on, maybe channeling up the stun, may shift to Saniko if he can get him, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Chases the Oracle back to the side, and with a couple right clicks, he's trying to bring down the Oracle. The evasion from the Solar Crest helping him out, but Na'Vi dropping. Their base very vulnerable here. They've taken out some of the supports of LGD, but the cores, they hold strong. They're still healthy, and as a result, it's going to be LGD doing some significant damage here to the Na'Vi high ground. Bendy still trying to do what he can. Has the support of the Chen creep army, but maybe he's healing back up with the Chemical Rage. Will take out the tier 3 tower. Dendy now being chased around, maybe being kited a bit here by the Moran. If anything, he may just try and focus down the buildings, but without TB in the front lines as well, decides it's time to back
Radiant's
off.
middle barracks are under attack.
Next step, I can only imagine it's going to be the Dagon build. And it's no longer just a split push game, it's also kind of a pick-off game where you can use that burst damage to try find kills. Although it's only really the Beastmaster and Mirana who can find kills. The other 3 heroes... I mean, the other 3 heroes just aren't really playing Dota anymore. Like, there's so little they can do. If you're a Chen, you sit behind your cores trying to send them back and save them if needed, but here come LGD ready to push. Looking like a lane of Rax ready to be claimed. Beastmaster will now respawn, maybe on the front lines. Doesn't have Aegis anymore. Needs to be a little bit careful, but Rax has been claimed. Dendy will bounce his way in to clear some illusions, but
maybe he got where they came from. This fight.
Really,
LGD kind of just went ahead and did that.
It was the Ag stats that made the difference, really. There.
It really did.
I think without those stats, I think Na'Vi would have had the burst damage to bring him down.
But he didn't buy moon shards. I thought he was. I would have laughed so hard if he just bought moon shards himself.
We
that would have been next level.
Dendy.
Oh
no.
Is it though?
Dendy didn't have the Lincoln Sphere. It was broken, but the Roar and Banana prevented the torrent timing, and General will throw away his life to save Dendy.
That was very well done though by General.
Yeah.
Without that, Dendy surely would have gone down. That's pretty big death spree for him.
Bottom lane, meanwhile, Dicha fighting with aggressive. Oh, that Hurricane Pike. Did he just use on an illusion? I believe so.
Bishop did pop this BKB. Wants to continue to chase.
Really wants to find Joe, but doesn't look like he'll guess right as far as where Dicha is running to. A 7-7 score, which could get you top 4, but those last 4 games are against some stiff competition. Dendi! They see him, they also see General, they're looking for both here. The stun will follow Dendi. Looks like he actually used the Hex accidentally on the Linkers, but they do follow him post-blink. Now Dendi on the run has a leap in 8 seconds, but does not have a way out of the X. Loses the courier on LGD.
And now Ra force-staffs himself in.
Now can't force-staff himself out though. May have an escape though, as the Oracle behind him as well as Chen nearby. And that Meowmega does some good damage, especially on a tanky hero like Tidehunter. Banana there is low as well. May need a grave in just a second, but it's on cooldown. Dicha with the BKB, gonna take out one, gonna take out a second. Dicha looking good here, but now he's been hexed up, and with Zhao Wei team glitching back in, suddenly the tide's turned. Dicha with the Aegis, the send back will keep him alive. Pop the Aegis, he likely dies twice there.
Radiant's
plays
top
by
tower
Na'Vi.
has looked
Yeah, you know, like we're not staying in the game to farm more. It's like you're staying in the game to develop like some kind of strategy and way to win the game. You've got all the pieces of the puzzle.
That Drow-Ags just... Oh. Okay, with the War Drums aura from the Lizard and that Frenzy,
Yeah,
he is...
oh, nice Hurricane Pike, Dicha. And the Oracle plus Chen behind this Drow means there's a lot of protection for Dicha. Getting the Solar Crest now. In the front lines, they try going the Kunkka, who uses the Yules to help keep himself alive.
He cuts through this way too fast right now for LGD. Like, DRA is...
He's over the hump. He had that ineffective mid game. The roar coming in from behind. The double roar. Oh, the Ravage whiffs. Zhao Wei. He wanted to get it off before he died. He will manage to take up the Beastmaster and doesn't actually end up going down. Aggressive now with the Metamorphosis. BKB charges forward. Watch the Nico. The X will pull him back if he tries to get away. And maybe is fully healthy. Once Dicha taking away the Mastership, getting up close. Aggressive down and out. That's a worry. And it's the Alchemist. Maybe he wants the drought. Oh no, I got it. Oh, the Hurricane Pike pushback. We down to the item will. We will eat our humble pie.
Na'Vi Dota! He had 64 HP. He manages to force not just out of the Alps range, but the Acid Cloud as well.
BKBs, okay. We may have to cut back into the game though, as Na'Vi are going for a high ground push here. Zhao Wei, buybacks are plenty. The Terrorblade, the Tide, they want to fight Dendi.
Top lane.
Oh, they've got
no
split
glyph
push to
available.
worry about. It's at least one melee racks going down, possibly more. And the pressure can quickly come back in bottom. Aggressive's already popped his BKB, and Dendi, again, he's already in this bottom lane. The split push is proving very problematic.
Over the cliff.
Oh, he may pay for this with his life, though.
He's gonna get the racks back. They're gonna get Mega Creeps.
Both racks at top lane, just the one remaining bottom, and Megas have been claimed. Zhao Wei, it's a dieback. Arrow goes flying through, doesn't land on anyone, and Na'Vi, have they done it? 59 minutes in.
I cannot believe that LGD lost this game. If they lose this game, there's still Ags to give onto LGD.
It's not Ags that are going to help, though. I don't see those Ags. No problem.
Okay, DRA, buy your moon charts. All right, he doesn't even care.
The old savage wisdom of Drow strats needing to win games by 30 minutes or lose is definitely being shattered over the not just this game, but many games lately. We've been seeing these lineups go late game with this new Axe build. MMY won't get the grave off. He's been hexed. He goes down. Enemy though may pay for this with his life. The Oracle with the false promise. Will that be enough to save him? We'll find out soon enough. Aggressive. Roared up. There's the Ravage. He gets pushed back. He needs the Sun to target. The Grave will help him out. He's been roared again. Aggressive. Can he Sunder? It's going to be close. He goes down. With the back. Dicha gets the double kill, and it's the throne of LGD that's going to melt. Oh boy.
LGD, this is the worst possible way they could have gone 2-0 in this series. Is they could have made a very good case to win both games, and instead they walk away, no wins here, and this has to be such a disappointment for them as Na'Vi breathe a sigh of relief. It took them a while. They got delayed and delayed. Look at General, he is beaming ear to ear